8:08. It was 8:08 when I looked at the time before. I don't know what time it is. And I'm late. I messed up last night. I messed up having a conversation that I shouldn't have had. Where I was defending myself. And I think that's a big issue for me. Defending myself. And not even warranted defense. Just because I think somebody thinks something. I feel like I need to defend myself. And talking to my brother's mother, kids of his mother, took me in a space that I shouldn't have even been in. I should have never been talking about it. I should have never felt like I needed to defend myself and even talk about any of the situation. But I knew for a fact that she didn't know none of the stuff that I was telling her. So I felt like, finally I can say my side, because people don't ever think about your side. And I don't campaign for nobody to know my side. I just move on. Whatever we had is gone. I just gone on by my way. I don't talk to everybody about it. But I went to TJ Maxx yesterday to take some shit back. And one of my sister's high school friends that she not like everyday friends with now, but they constantly reminiscing about the old days, and so they have all these events where they get together. And this girl that I saw yesterday was inferring that I should be nicer to my sister, and I shouldn't do that to my sister. Unaware of how evil my sister has been to me my entire life, and I've never done anything to her. I haven't said anything about her. I don't talk about her on social media. I bet you the people that I haven't encountered in my life for any length of time, whether it be a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years, whatever the length of time, in the last 20 years, don't even know I got a sister. Because I don't talk about it. Even when she do shit to me. And the hatred that she has for me is so real. But I just got, I guess, in a loop yesterday. Once I ran into this lady. And she started, basically accusing me of everything that my sister does to me. So I guess that was probably the start of me on a campaign to start defending myself, because I started with her and that whole situation at TJ Maxx. But truthfully, I shouldn't even care. I shouldn't. But I did, and I do. Either way, I put myself in a bad situation last night because I couldn't fall asleep. I just kept thinking about the whole situation between, my sisters and all type of women that has come and gone out of my life, because I do feel like, which was one of the things I mentioned when talking with her last night, that my relationship with women directly reflects my relationship with my mother. And so because I desire my mother's attention and love so much, like I'm desperate for it, when I get into relationships with women and we become anything like friends, you know, at some point they decide that they don't want to be friends with me and just literally cut me off like I never ever existed, which is the trauma that I've been dealing with my entire life, because my mama is unable to love me the way that I would desire her to. And it ain't nothing I can do about that. I just have to accept it. And that's been really kind of difficult for me to do. To just accept that my mother is unable to love me the way that I desire. Now, I don't know exactly how it correlates to my relationship with women, but I feel like the dynamic that I have had with women, I mean talking about all the way as a child, my relationship towards females has been me, the person sort of like the needy person that want the affection, that wants the love, that wants the time, that wants to be around this other woman for whatever the reason. When I was young, I had friends. I remember at 5 and 6 years old that my girlfriend that lived upstairs from me, she was light-skinned with long hair. I was, in my opinion, dark and bald-headed. And I used to let her play in my hair because I wanted her to be my friend. And she had long, pretty hair. And my mother told me not to let people play in my hair. But because I wanted her to be my friend, I let her do it. And I'm talking about, it seemed like any woman that I have been close with throughout my life, when they're done with the relationship with me, they don't think about me anymore. I am like irrelevant. It's like they don't even know who I am. And I constantly, ain't no word to use, but I ruminate about the relationship at some point or another on whether or not, why am I so just forgetful? How do you spend every day with me for months or years and then decide, okay, I don't want, and normally it comes from, I'm going to say normally, but it has come from the mother of the girl saying that they don't want them around me, inferring that I am a bad seed that could ruin their child, but their child is the one that's doing the bad things. I'm just following or along for the ride, because I probably won't do it, but I will kiki and laugh with you while you do it, which ain't a healthy move. Because if it's not something I want to participate in, I should say, no, I'm not going to do that, or no, you know, don't do that around me. Whatever the case may be, I have not been in a space where I protected myself like that. And so, if anything pops off, like my best friend in high school, we was best friends for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, probably to the 10th grade. Because her mama moved her to another school because she wasn't doing well. And it wasn't because she wasn't doing well because of me, but I was her fall guy. Anytime she wanted to do something she knew her mama didn't want her to do, she would tell her she was with me. And so rather than be mad at her, for what she did, I would be the fall guy. I was like that with another friend of mine that I was friends with 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. She did me like that with her mom. It's a pattern. What I don't understand is, what am I supposed to learn from the pattern? Because really, all I want is the connection. But I keep connecting with motherfuckers that's just like, after a while, oh, I'm done with you. I don't need you in my life anymore. All these other people. And I don't never have all these other people. I have that person. So when the relationship ends, I'm off to try to connect with somebody else. On their terms. Doing what they like. Going where they go. Talking about what they want to talk about. Doing what they want to do. That's another reason why I know that it's wrong, because when the relationship ends with the women that I call my friends, I never see them anymore. I don't bump into them nowhere. And the reason why I don't bump into them or see them anywhere is because I'm immersed in their world when we're friends. I'm doing what they want to do, going where they want to go, doing the events they want to do. They don't do anything that I want to do. If I suggest doing something, they don't have time to do it. I do everything that I want to do. I do that alone. I attend functions with other people because people like for you. I want somebody with me when I do something. But these same people that want me to go and do things with them because they don't want to be alone, don't want to exchange that kindness. They don't want to exchange that. They just want me to just do what they do. And so when we sever ties, they don't see me no more. And I know that not all of them, but some of them be like, damn, I can't believe she dropped, she's not in my life anymore and I don't see her no more. That's because I go back to my real life, doing the shit that I like to do, going to places that I want to go. But I have to do it alone, because nobody's going to do it with me. And some of these women that I have connected with and was hanging around will be just, what is that? What's the word? Generously use the word I love you toward me and say it. I love you, I love you. And then when it's over with, they didn't ever love me. They loved the ability for me to be there when they needed me and for me to support them in any type of way that I could, mentally and emotionally, because that's what I offer, simply because I wish I had it. So I hate that I got on that conversation with her last night and dug in all those wounds. My mama wound, my sister wound, my brother wound, the inability to have any type of real family connection wound. And the inability to change it is devastating. Because you can't make a motherfucker be the family that you need. You can't. I got literally 5 sisters. 2 on my mama's side and 3 on my daddy's side. And I don't have a relationship with now sisters. I'm going to say this next little story and try to make it quick because I'm pulling up on the gig. But I knew one of my, damn, they came to a complete stop. Man, I hate to stop like that. Anyway, I knew my sister Stephanie on my daddy's side and did not know she was my sister, but she used to be around the group of girls that I was associated with at that time. I was in my 20s, my mid-20s. And to make a long story short, me and my girlfriends one day went over to my daddy's house to get some money from him, and it was hard, like pulling teeth to get $5 out this nigga. But we stopped by his house so I can get some money, and when we pulled up to the house, one of my friends in the car said the girl who be hanging around them, because she didn't hang around me, but she would hang around them and then in turn ultimately end up being around me if I was with them. And I stayed on her head, you know what I mean? Because first of all, I thought she was ugly. She was real loud and obnoxious and shit. And so I used to joan on her all the time, to her face. Because she was just like, to me, she was how do I explain it? She was a bird. That's what they call her. She was a bird. And I found out she was my sister. Now, at the time, we was both young. I didn't fuck with her. But when my daddy passed away years and years later, after his funeral, I linked up with her and started talking to her. I was living in Colorado. This bitch borrowed $100 from me after we talked on the phone every day for like 3-4 months. I sent her that $100. I literally ain't talked to her since I sent her that money. She ain't never paid me back. And she ain't never called me ever again since she got that money. And that's my sister on my daddy's side. I got 5 sisters and don't have a relationship with nobody. And I'm the baby on both sides. I'm the baby on my mama's side. And I'm the baby on my daddy's side of my sisters. Well, this was therapeutic. I'm glad I was able to talk this out. I hope these videos really help me on this healing journey, because I want to heal completely from all of it. And I want to know, I think this might be hard, but I want to know the whys. Why? Because ain't nothing happening for no reason. And nothing happens by coincidence. Whatever, especially when it's a pattern involved, it's something I'm supposed to be learning. And, just off the cuff, I want to say I need to learn how to love myself so that when I love myself, I teach other people how to love me, and then they can't treat me how they do, because I'm telling and showing them how to handle me. Not going in subservient and please be my friend. Please show me some love. Please show me some affection. I mean, it's like that with women, men, humans in general with me. But I'm figuring it out.